Been promising to do this for a little while now. It's a review of where I sell photos. Now, I don't sell a lot of photos, but there are a few websites where I've basically set up accounts so that I can sell them should I ever be in a position to get out there and actually make lots of photos. Okay, so start off with one called 500px. This is one I discovered with a lot of research. It's quite a modern website. As with all photo websites, rate of refusal is ridiculous. I mean, these are 3 of the photos I've got. Okay, yes, this one's completely out of focus, and I understand why it was declined for payment, but these ones are quite good. They tend to be refused because either they have too much of the stock, or they get refused because they're just not very well framed. Now, this is something where I am an extreme amateur at the moment when it comes to photography, and I'm only just starting to bring everything together. You can literally see just how bad these photos are compared to everybody else's, but they're all lumped together. It's very nice. I don't think I've actually got a single one which was not declined. Just having a look quickly. Oh, this one was accepted. Okay, so this is an acceptable photo. It's 3 trees taken in a place called Betsy Coed in North Wales. They don't look too bad, actually. So when you get a photo uploaded, once it's approved, it's basically you just get these simple things here, various kind of ideas, impressions, and things like that, and how well it's going to be looked at. Interesting technical information is automatically pulled off of your camera, which is a good thing. It saves a little bit of time when it actually comes to filling stuff out. I've had no sales on this website so far. What the website wants you to do, so if you go to earnings, actually, I'll show you, I'll prove you, see, nothing, nada, not a thing. But I've only had these on here for about 3 months, so. But what this website really wants you to do is it really wants you to go to portfolio. And the reason it wants to go to portfolio is because it's something you have to upgrade to pro membership for. Whether this affects the ability to sell photos on here, I don't know. I haven't been on here long enough. I don't know the range of audience for this website, but they are quite ambitious, it would seem, in trying to get their work out there. So I'm assuming that as you build up a portfolio, if you don't go for the licensed portfolio, you've just got the stock on there, once you get past that golden 1000, you're going to be making some sales. The way generally any selling any work, anything in any kind of field, whether it's selling chocolate bars from a shop, whether it's selling photos from a website, you're only going to sell 20% of anything you've got on there. It's just the way it works. So the more you can get on there, the better it will be. 400px, it isn't a bad website. I quite like it. This is basically just where it comes up. They've got feature photos, which I think are basically the people that are selling quite well so far, and they actually look quite good. Usual thing, you've got your different things on here. The creator story seems to be a kind of way of selling where it is, creating a profile of yourself. So there's a bit of kind of social media aspects to it, I guess. Resources, I can't remember seeing this last time I was on here. Oh yeah, lessons to kind of learn how to do stuff, and looks like these are monetized as well, so this may be something I come back for at some point in the future, to see whether this is a line of income coming up. Although what I could, wow, somebody wants to sell a workshop for $6,000 US. That would have to be one hell of a workshop. Okay, so licensing, it's the usual thing. When it goes on here, you get a significant amount of royalties. If I remember rightly from the upload process, you get it's 1%, if I think it's like 40% if you just put them on there, but you also put them elsewhere, and if you give them exclusivity, then you get the 60%. So let's just double check that. Yeah, usual thing with this is there's a lot of keywords and stuff like that, although I'm noticing with some websites where things get uploaded, they're trying to get rid of the keyword aspect to it, and it's all in the description. I will go over those problems in another website with another review for another website, I should say. But yeah, you want to become a contributor. It's the usual thing, license agreements are signed up for, proof of identities, things like that. As with all websites, they want the best, the newest, the hippest before they'll take anything up there. Copyright issues, release, model property releases, they want all that. It's that simple. So memberships, this would be basically if you want to, I suppose, buy photos maybe. Yeah. See, this is for you to sell them to them. So you pay them £4 a month, $4 a month, and you get a certain amount of uploads. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Quests. Was this the competition one? It was. These are the ones with the cash prizes. Now anybody can enter these. Basically, they're all built around a theme. When you sign up to them, they'll send you an email once a month, basically saying that these are the prizes coming up. I think it's once a month, or is it? It's that they send you a notification that a competition started. I think it's probably more correct. Yep, some of these prizes are quite reasonable for what they are for any photo website. Yeah, that's 500px. So if we go to the next one, which is another one I had to look up like crazy to find out where people are alternatively selling their photos, is one called Dreamstime. This is quite popular, I think, in America. As you can see, these are all the ones I've just thrown up on there recently. Whole 18 files. It's exactly the same stuff I put elsewhere.
Subscribe.
What can I say about this website? I've not seen enough of it anywhere else for me to be able to go, wow, this is amazing. I mean, the images and the money you get off it, it's about the same as you'd expect. I mean, you really, if you're taking photos, you want to be taking like 40-50%, I would say, at least. So they're quite reasonable in that respect. Let's go have a look through and see the type of things they've got. Okay, so this is stock photos. Stock photos would be, I guess, the free stuff maybe. I think that's maybe how they're listing it. As with anything, it's what you put in there. So with Halloween coming up, let's go Halloween. Keep spelling it wrong because I'm a moron. And they've got over 1.5 million photos set up on here. Yeah, so if you need ideas, and lots of these are heavily modified in various bits of software that you can get hold of. So these aren't raw photos. So that's basically what you want to be putting on here. Treat it like you would do something like Freepik or Shutterstock or something like that, where basically you're not really selling photos, you're selling a piece of art. Okay, so editorial. Now this is one of the things I was looking for when I was doing this, so that I could do some editorial pieces for another project outside of Martian-Bean-Counter. So you want pictures of sports. Say you've got these in here. So photos from this. And it's going to cost you that amount of money. That's not too bad, I suppose, for a photo. Let's get rid of the watermarks. I'd say they're alright. So I'm assuming that editorial, does it do? If I go to videos, the editorial videos in here. Yeah, editorial videos in here. This is what I didn't notice last time. These are great things. If you're trying to put any kind of sports channel together, or news channel, or documentary channel on YouTube, on the web, on the internet, anything like that. Editorial photos are much better than anything else, because you're not going to be able to get anywhere, and you're definitely not going to be able to employ someone to get these photos for you. So at least these give you some sort of stock image to kind of reference around for various reasons. So sport, football, hopefully you'll get a lot more coming up. You can see what most of these are about just from this. So yeah, I quite like them. What does videos for Halloween bring up? Yeah, a lot of these will just be background stuff for various things. Okay, audio. Yep, so you've got same thing you'd have anywhere else. Download it. Some will be royalty free, some it won't be. So it's another kind of site for finding various different things described in various different ways. Shutterstock, I was quite surprised, is not principally a an Adobe website. I always thought they were just basically part of the same thing, but they don't seem to be. Although this is the annoying one that pops up in places which I hate the most. But they do a shot list, which I appreciate this one more than the rest, when they send you notification that they need these photos being taken, or this footage taken within a certain genre. At the moment they're calling for a lot of LGBTQ plus non-binary stuff, just because it's the stuff they need coming up. This side of the summer they need footage and photos of classes coming up, because obviously September's coming around the corner, and they're going to want to have that stuff ready to kind of go, people going to school, let's show photos and things like that for whatever editorial or whatever reason has been brought. And they're doing all these other various call outs as well. That's basically what it is. I mean, there's a boast here of $1 billion going to out contributors. It might be true. I haven't made anything. And that 25 cents is well under the kind of the minimum amount to take out, so I'm never going to be able to take that out and say put some more photos on it, which I haven't put very many so far. This not to be confused with Adobe Stock. Now this is one where I've put a lot on here, a lot of downloads. It takes a while to get these things on here, far more than anywhere else for some reason. But again, this 0 is because I'm just terrible at taking photos. No other reason. Is it going to let me go to their website? Come on. No, it's just keeping me on here at the moment. Now I might be wrong, this might be part of a bigger thing. You can go to Adobe and it'll just bring you up with this. So there isn't really anything on there for that. But Adobe's basically where I do most of my stuff anyway. But Shutterstock is the big one. Adobe Stock, I believe, is just behind that. Now I might be wrong. If I am wrong, just write in the list below, and somebody will read it and probably yeah. Okay, so we also have Freepik. Now Freepik does do photos, as you can see here. Now I've not uploaded anything to here, but I do take a lot of things from here, mainly in vector form. Because as an artist, as good as I am, I do not like to pull in, I do not like to screw around doing either very, very complicated things or very, very simple things. And this is a great place for finding simple component parts like social media buttons, lens flares, iconic backgrounds, things like that. And you'll find a lot of really interesting things on here. The photos are just as good, as far as I'm concerned, although I do have a paid account on here. Now I think this is a better way of filtering stuff out. Go to premium, get some interesting photos on here, some of which can be used for editorial purposes. Most are just what they are, component parts of other things. As you can see, you can pretty much use them for anything. Once you start putting in things ready for the new seasons coming up, you're going to get all this stuff on there. I quite like most of these, so I've always been quite happy with them. Okay, so yeah, that was all the photos. That's 400px, that is Dreamstime, Shutterstock, Adobe stock, and Freepik. Okay, it's up to you which ones you want to go for. They all do different purposes. They've all got different places to take your sales, and each one's got a different kind of vibe in order to sell those. Entirely up to you. If you've got any sense, anything like me, you'll just download everything. You'll upload your photos to all of them, and then just hope the gods can sell your stuff for you. But there's a lot of competition out there. But as a side hustle, this is a great place to start off from. Okay, I think we'll call that a day. All right, thank you. Bye bye.